in 2023, is it possible to buy real estate with a mortgage of 2.5%?
How is it possible?
It is possible. And here, let's talk out why. Hey guys, I'm here with Esther out of Yolo Realty Group in Vaughan at the KW Legacies office.
Hi, guys.
She is an absolute rock star in real estate. We were just having a conversation. I thought, why don't we just share it on?
Record it.
Yeah, exactly. So first of all, when we look at real estate, you look at your mortgage and you're thinking, how do I get a 2.5% interest rate mortgage, right?
Impossible these days. It's like 7.
Yeah, it's like 7 and 6.5, 6, whatever it is, right? It's volatile up at that. Certainly not at 2.5%. But the way that you can actually get a mortgage is you have to know two terms. So we're first of all going to look at, hey, I'm a homeowner. I've got a really great mortgage on my property right now. I kind of like my house. I really love that house that's down the road, but unfortunately, I don't want to break my mortgage.
Right. You worry. You got a 2.5 or 2% or 1.9, and you're not making a move thinking this is going to stop me because the next mortgage I'm going to get is at 7, 8%. But listen to him. You got to hear this.
So what you do is instead of taking a new mortgage and saying, I'm going to break my existing mortgage, what you're going to do is go to somebody like me, a mortgage broker, and you're going to take that document and say, hey, look, is my mortgage portable? What portable means is that you can take your mortgage as it's structured and look to qualify that mortgage on the new property. So you can take it dollar for dollar, move it over. And if it's portable, you're able to do this with most lenders. Now, this thing is, you're probably going to say, well, hold on a second. I'm a downsizer. I'm getting out of the property. It's really big. All my kids have moved out of the house and I just want to get to something smaller, but it's going to have a little bit of a mortgage left. No problem. You can take that mortgage and do a port in decrease on that mortgage. You pay a slight payable penalty, but right now, because rates are higher, it's going to be fairly low, the payable penalty. And great, now you've taken that mortgage and moved it to the new property. Now you say, well, great, actually, I'm the opposite. I've just got a family with 3 new kids. We're bursting at the seams in this house. We got to get into that new place. No problem. You can take the mortgage and move it from your property to a port and increase. And so when you do the port and increase, you can look to get a blended rate on that situation. So you benefit from your existing situation. You get a little bit of an adjustment on the other, and now you've got to the property.
So if there's a will, there's a way. But really what brought us to this video is he just educated me as a real estate agent. I wasn't aware that I can actually assume the seller mortgage. So that I haven't heard it from. So this is your card to own a property. So listen to what Steve have to say about that.
So when we look at the situation of you're a seller and say you're just, you're selling an investment property or you're selling and getting out of the province or just getting out of real estate as a whole, and you're saying, I want to be able to sell this property and get maximum dollar for my property. So real estate agents, pay attention to this. So when you look at it, you say, you have to look at the mortgage on the property. It has intrinsic value right now. A lot of mortgages where there's 3 years left on the mortgage and there's a 2.5% interest rate on it, you can not only buy the property, you can also look to buy the mortgage as part of the deal. So what a great way to add value to that listing that you're looking at trying to get some activity on is because you have a great rate on the mortgage.
And I bet you no one knew this.
This is called an assumable clause. So again, a lot of the lenders have an assumability built into it. This is why conditions, we've always said, conditions are just as important, sometimes if not more important, than the rate in which you're getting. So this situation of being able to do an assumability clause means that not only are you marketing, look at the beautiful backyard, oh my God, the kitchen is gorgeous, but guess what? So is the interest rate on the mortgage that you're going to get. And then what they can do is they can take that mortgage and if they need a little extra funds, slap a HELOC behind it or something like that, and boom, you've got a really affordable situation.
Exactly. So this may be your card to now purchase your first real estate property or even your second or third. And I think, guys, pay attention. Don't wait to buy real estate. Buy real estate and wait. Because as you know, in the next 4 or 5 years, there's so much land. We cannot prevent more land. This is it. So if you're not buying today and owning today, you may never own a property. And as I said, always, don't wait for the rates to go down. Buy real estate today and renegotiate the rates later. And I promise you, you're going to make money in the next 4 or 5 years when your property is going to go up by $400,000 or $500,000. Are you going to write asset check the real estate agent that got you this property? So in the long run, you're going to make money. And remember, no more land. This is it. I mean, I know they're opening the moon in 2040, but hop on it today. Today. Call me if you need me. Esther from Yolo Realty Group, also a 10X advisor. I've got another one here.
Yeah, we met down in the 10x community, and it's been such a fantastic thing. But guys, look at this. The rates right now are very similar to the bond yields, or they're very similar to 2007. And so if you look at the rates of say 2006, 2007, would you have bought back then? Absolutely. If you look back and say, man, I really wish I would have bought property. In fact, when I look back when we bought our first property in 2005, I look back and man, I wish I would have bought 10.
Exactly. Buy real estate. Don't think. Park your money in your walls. At least
Guys,
you can see them and touch them.
I hope this was helpful, guys. If you like, share the video with others. And
Let's 10X your finance. 10X your finance.